Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and in this video I'm going to make little overview over the season so far. I'm going to go first over the alliances, what information I have the alliances, and what kind of impressions I have from this alliance. I mean, some of them I already know, some of them I don't know. So this is my first impression from there. So yeah, maybe I'm going to start first with pay to win, and I check it out pay to win when they fight with ASUNs. I check it out pay to win when they fight with FS. This huge win that they get against FS, and they end up, from what I see in the Discord back in the days, as the most desired kingdom in Call of Dragons. Of course, after each season, things are changing, but yeah, I also gathered some information from Guns videos, since Guns is making war videos and tutorial guide videos also. So I have some overview over pay to win. So yeah, my first impression, especially for this season, is they're the most strong alliance here. Period. I mean, the power difference. Some people are going to say, "Yo, your kingdom is that huge power." Last season, the most small kingdom did the biggest job, and that was Echo. Echo was the most small one, and they do fantastic job. They beat video, they help Nova Avengers, and blah blah blah. I'm not going to go that much in details, but in general, yeah, pay to win is the dominant power right now. Something I have to mention about the fightings is maybe for the Thunder Rock. There's just couple fights. There's just not that many. I mean, fights for Thunder Rock. They take the Thunder Rock in maybe day and a half. They push very hard. Now, I can say that they have luck by um, gate one opening when in Europe is midnight, so there is just not active people, and most of the players in AC is from Europe. But even if the gate actually open in the normal time, I think the outcome is still going to be the same. Just pay to win is way more stronger from us, and yeah, they actually take the Thunderhawk very fast. Now from there, uh, Zone 3, I'm not going to talk, people just build some stuffs here, but when the gate 5 open, was already sieged from us and TC. This is most likely TC buildings here. Yeah, TC and AC buildings, also one bastion, oh my god. But in general, it was already sieged, and it's extremely hard. I mean, it didn't actually matter how much power you have. If you end up with the siege we built around gate 5, you're going to struggle a lot. You're going to fill your hospital a lot. But pay to win actually was just doing that for the merits. From what I see, they make one push two, they destroy I think one or two towers or three, don't remember, but they was fighting under alliance territory right here, and they get some good exchanges. And something I want to mention is all the pay to win players almost always trying to fight under alliance territory. They know the bonus that this territory is giving. Now this so far for the gate 5. Oh my god, what is this great territory? If I go on the gate 6 here, the things was horrible because there was 2 mana wells here. So if pay to win decide to go, they're going to instantly some Gores Kogel blink it and walk the legions here. They're going to get destroyed. So they didn't fight much here. And finally, we're going to talk about the gate 7. So I was expecting huge aggression from them at the beginning when the gate 7 opened. Just 3 alliances of pay to win joining and 2 from DBB. But I was expecting huge aggression, especially if they see. I was expecting when they see we start using alliance technology just to do a teleport stuff and basically slow us by a lot. I was thinking this is going to be against AC, against TC, or maybe DS. I was expecting stuff playing uh, when the alliance technology was pushed on, and this is for like 1 hour. So even if you get Discord ping and you need like 20 minutes to gather the people to do the teleport, or just sending one cavalry with quack or whatever. I was expecting something like this, but nothing like this actually happened. And maybe this is the main reason that they're in this situation, because there was going and able to actually stop one of these alliances and gather more territory here. Because if they stop us, TC was going to come on this side. If they attack AC, if they attack TC, is going to be the same, but one alliance is going to come here first with pay to win, and this is going to just slow down by a lot. For me, the most good alliances that execute their strategy is the alliances that use the staff strategy, period. This alliance is Echo, for example. Who else actually I know using staff? Just by staffing, you're going to sacrifice. Yeah, just by doing the staff play, you know this legions is going to be gone, but you're going to do tremendous amount of damage just by doing that. It is crazy. So I was expecting something like this. It didn't happen, and pay to win and DBB end up here. Now, currently we're slowly pushing them, as you can see. Oh, at 13 UTS, pay to win is going down. We're going to gather and we're going to attack them. This is most likely their downtime, since they are from USA, if I remember right. Most of the players, let's say it like this, because yeah, we're mixed from all around the world. But yeah, we're going to make some huge push over here. We're going to see what is going to happen. Right now, when you're watching this video, it's going to be after a couple days when I'm going to put this video on. So most likely the picture here is going to be way more different. But still, one more bastion is coming in this direction. Here we have TC bastion, we have AC bastion, and we're going to have DC bastion coming. And on this side, we have TC bastion again. This is second alliance, and we have DS bastion, which right now DBB is slowly eating DS, and boy, DS is having hard time with when they're in the downtime. There's basically maybe two people just playing. Just maybe two people. When there is downtime, this alliance, it's like just maybe two people playing from 200. But anyway, this, of course, everybody decide how to play. When you have that huge downtime, most likely you're going to have huge uptime. So in general, this is so far for pay to win with couple words. The next alliance I want to put, or just to talk about, is maybe the other one that I have some information, and that was DS. Now, the only information I have for DS was the alliance that beat BDO. I mean, this is the information. Even some people are actually having still some screenshots from what was there and how they defeat BDO and blah blah blah. But this is the only information I was having, and I tried to start tracking them, but I think I watched them fighting against Neuer, if I remember right. But oh, bro, I didn't actually put much effort going and watching them, because there are a lot of alliances and I also have my time. So from point of DS, they managed to hold two alliances. In the zone 3, when the zone 1 opened, they actually take the DBB Thunder Rocks. Basically, even though that there was a huge fight over this plateau for this Thunder Rock, but slowly DS just working around, they cut from here DBB and was only the plateau. It was like CH here, and they take at the end of the day the Thunder Rock from DBB, and they siege both of these two gates. But after gates 3 open, the new enemy jumped to fight with DS, and that was 90 or XC. And yeah, I'm going to talk about them also, but Yeah, DS was struggling a lot holding this dual positioning, and it's not like they're like super powerful alliances. They have some active people, they have their power, but it's not like two times difference in the power. So they struggle, and at some point they decide to give it up the Thunder Rocks, which is completely fine because this zone here is more important, and they only focus over 90. From there, when the gate 5 open, or gate 4 was, I think, ruins, if I remember right. Just ruins between the two zones. Yeah, this is gate 4. So gate 5 when open, in this zone, in support for DS actually arrived TC, and they slowly start progressing this direction, helping taking out 90, because DBB also was going to go in the DS zone. So there was a huge fight here, absolutely huge fights. And on our side, yeah, as I mentioned, we basically just blocked pay to win, so there was not much fights there. But anyway, DS managed to join in the final zone. Now here, right now, they're blocking with the single bastion 90, because at some point, since everybody are focused here, DBB and pay to win is extremely strong alliances. Oh, okay, maybe DBB is not that strong, but pay to win is extremely strong alliance, and we need all hands there. And that was the great opportunity for 90 to actually join in our final zone. But yeah, DS blocked them with a single bastion. I have a deja vu with these bastions. Last season, the only reason why we lose the season was Nova Avengers managed to hold BDO. Nova Avengers managed to hold BDO with a single bastion. And we tried to hold Echo for like 2 or 3 days, the gate. But if the bastion was destroyed there, most likely was going to win the season. Period. This is my personal opinion, but it is what it is. It just one bastion can actually stop the whole alliance. Now you can rally this bastion, but first thing is extremely slow. It's extremely slow. I mean, the rally hit for 3k, the garrison is hitting for 3k, and just slow, extremely slow, the whole process. And this thing have like 4 hour burning time and blah blah blah. And yes, it just I think most of the people are familiar with what happened with the bastion, but this is doing great job just holding 90 over here, and 90 is not having that much power, let's be honest. I mean, this is 3 active players who are active. This is the main point here. Now, in the final zone, the downtime of DS is crazy. So currently DBB are pushing them. They destroy some tower here and there. TC is supporting DS in this situation. There's a lot of TC players also building their Alliance Fortress here. But yeah, it was something like this over here. Now from DS, the other alliance that I maybe it's AC. Yeah, this is the other alliance. I have some information because I actually played this my second season with AC DC. Now last season we was fighting against Echo and Nova Avengers with video, and it was extremely hard for us. Just and there is something about AC and DC. Back in the days when there was like 5k gems to do a migration, uh our leaders, I don't know if this is wrong or right, because there was some unexpected things that happened from developers, was waiting to get the server 1, because we was matched up with server 1, and you know, some people are liking I am in the server 1 and stuff like this, so we didn't actually proceed with the migration, taking out the dead weight. We was waiting this server, and we end up with some dead weight, because again we didn't migrate to take out the dead weight. And like this, we end up with a lot of power because there was a new recruits. back in the day. I was one of these new recruits, and yeah, we end up with a lot of power, and we was having some power. Don't get me wrong, but we was having more death weight that was expected. Let's say it like this. And I think it was the most biggest kingdom when Echo, Video, and Nova Avengers actually arrived. And yeah, it was extremely hard for us in this KVK. But we managed to do some crazy stuffs back in the days, especially our returning in the final zone, connecting the because we get kicked from Echo before the gate 5 open. And there was still great territory there, and we managed somehow to connect this by mountains, and we enter in the final zone. I don't remember how much time we sit there, but at some point we place a bastion on specific place where they cannot rally the bastion, or they can. I think they can, but it's not in their favor to do it. It's just very good positioning of the bastion, something that I remember. But yeah, at the end of the day, we have huge fights with Nova Avengers and Echo. Now I'm going to say 2 against 1, but in general they execute their strategy, and we end up in 2 against 1. I mean, if we have a chance and opportunity to fight them 2 against 1, we're going to grab this opportunity. And right now I hear, yo, it's a 3 against 2, blah blah blah, bruh. It is what it is. We get the opportunity to play 3 against 2. What do you mean to bring the one more alliance, which right now is 3 against 3, because 90 and XT is in the final zone, so at least they can do some stuff playing, uh, basically bringing like 100, 200 legions somewhere here. But in general, this is a strategy, and it's apart from the strategy to separate the enemy and beat them with a lot of power when they have low power. So yeah, something else I have to say about the AC. I really don't know what was the strategy of AC, to be honest. I mean, I most of the times I just freak out here and there just because I was seeing that. Okay, I'm not going to go that much in details, but so far we are also here fighting with P2W. We have our Bastion. In the final zone, I already mentioned about the P2W, what happened with the Thunder Rock, so I'm not going to go much in details there. We have some friendly war with TC, but it was friendly war, cannot mention that. But so far, we did good, and yeah, we managed to push a little P2W. Thanks to, I'm going to go in the huge surprise this season for me, and this is TC. Now, I didn't watch closely what is happening on the top when the TC is actually getting these Thunder Rocks. This is one. Yeah, this is the other Thunder Rock right here. They get both Thunder Rocks, and there was the most fast alliance that was getting the Thunder Rocks. I think there was even more fast from P2W getting the Thunder Rocks from us. But yeah, I was not completely sure what to expect from TC, but boy, when we end up on the plateau, because there was also having fight with 90, and boy, DS was progressing against 90, but TS actually break the legs of this alliance. It was extremely fast, everything that happened. And as you can see, the only alliance that is still keeping this gate closed is TC. So yeah, they hold here, they support TS, and in the same time they support us in the gates with P2W. By gates I mean gate 5 and gate 6. This is also TC players here. They also in the gate 5 have some support here. They support everybody. This alliance is the MVP this season, and yeah, just GG on the leaders and the players there, that they was so active. I mean, That's very good. Every member there should be proud with the alliance, with the TC alliance. If you play the TC, you should be proud with this alliance. You make something very amazing this season, and the performance. And this is how actually the alliances are gathering top players. If you do good performing, if you show activity, you're going, and somebody from somewhere actually see that, you're going to get a lot of good new members, active members, because competitive active members are looking for an alliance that, how to say it, that is active. And since they're active, they want to do something. If they don't fight, this is not good for them. So yeah, I think TC is the surprise this season. And if we take the dragon, I think it should go to TC. You know, they saved the day here. Which last actually left here? TC, AC, DS, 90. 90 is one of the lances that also, like TC, bring huge impression in. And mostly is that I was thinking this alliance is a dead alliance. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, okay, what these people are doing here? They didn't have that much power. I was thinking something like something to distract and blah blah blah. Look at this, 6 billion power. If I check maybe some XT buildings, if I find any XT building, XT. Yeah, they have 8.8 billion. I mean, where where is this against 18, 19 billion power alliances? This is nothing. But still, those people put a lot of effort. I have to say that they put a lot of effort fighting here against DS, and actually making DS leave the Thunder Rocks to DBB and focus fighting them. And DS have struggles with them because again, DS have very big downtime, so they grabbed the opportunity and was pushing non-stop in the territory. Now the things was little over the moment the TC joined here in this final zone, so 90 was pushed in the zone 1. But when the gate 7 open, they saw, or they coordinate with rest of the alliances, I really don't know. They saw that Pay to Win right now actually holding against 3 alliances. Maybe if I put DBB fighting only with DS, actually Pay to Win was holding TC and AC at the same time. And they're still here, by the way. It's a day 3 and they're still here. So they saw that we struggle with Pay to Win, and they managed with alliance speed, building, blah blah blah, to actually enter in the final zone. Now they get blocked by a bastion, as I said, from the DC, but in the same time they execute one teleport stuff. And this is the only alliance this season that I saw executing staff play. This is sacrificing your troops to win or support your allies, your union. And they did it against, I think against was TC. They was just teleport here to support little Pay to Win, because at some point even Pay to Win is strong. It's not like 2 times more power from us. They were close. I think even Pay to Win have less power. Now in form of tier 5 they have more, period. But on point of power, TC and AC have way more power from Pay to Win. This is more players, this is more hospitals, this is more free healing, resource healing, whatever. So Pay to Win was having very hard job, and 90 teleport play to stop one of the TC death waves. It was crazy, and I was like, oh my god, these people are good one. And so I want to say also big GG to 90, the way they're playing. I think they did amazing job this season, even though that they don't have a lot of power. But I really hope they get some good players after the season, some good recruitments, because this alliance is a good one. They don't have power, but they have the heart of fighters, and the leadership is also uh, looking to get more fights in general. So who actually left is DBB. Now DBB, I remember him back in the days when DBB was fighting with OWL against Roy in a single zone. Roy and the sub alliance of Roy. Roy break OWL and DBB legs there. I mean, I remember because I was watching one of the other alliances I also watched was Roy, but currently they're in very bad shape. If I remember, they didn't even get out from zone 1. But anyway, DBB in support of Pay to Win and 90. They was pushing with 90 this zone, and as you can see, at some point, he has just decided to leave the Thunder Rocks to DBB because they was not able to manage 2 against 1. Especially with this huge downtime they have. So at one point they just give the Thunder Rocks to DBB and focus on their zone 3. Where is the Thunder Rocks? Yeah, this is the Thunder Rocks. So DBB end up holding two Thunder Rocks right here. Now, what else? Since when I spoke about one alliance, I also covered the other alliance that is against them. So yeah, I think I already spoke about this. They're in the same zone with Pay to Win. Entering from this gate, they and Pay to Win just have one entrance to the plateau, so they still have pretty decent positioning. I mean, pretty decent territory here. Look at this team. They definitely have territory to some players can teleport. Look at this thing. But yeah, DBB right now is taking care or just fighting with DS, and it's like 1 against 1 when Pay to Win is playing 1 against 2. So yeah, this is little overview over the season, my first impression, how the things are going, my impression from the new alliances I actually meet this season. There was a big surprises. I didn't know what to expect from TC, also XT, as I mentioned in my previous videos, because I have never heard about these alliances. But it ended up these 2 alliances was very, very good. My personal opinion. So yeah, this will be for these videos, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.